Hello everyone, this is Nate from Sitelutions, and today I will be showing you how to transfer a domain to Sitelutions. Keep in mind that by doing this, you are actually transferring your domain name registration, which simply allows Sitelutions to provide simple management of your domain, as well as the renewals of your domain when necessary. Transferring your domain does not automatically provide you with web hosting at Sitelutions, so if that's what you want, then you should definitely consider purchasing a Sitelutions Space account. We do, however, provide basic free DNS services for domains registered with us. However, some more advanced features may still require a Sitelutions Insiders Club membership. Also keep in mind that transferring your domain alone will not automatically repoint your domain to a new website or anything like that. That can only happen once you configure your domain to use the Sitelutions name servers, which I will show you how to do in a minute. So from the Account Control Center, I'm going to go to Domain Names and click Transfer Domain. Now, there are several things that I need to confirm before I initiate my transfer. The first is that my domain is not currently locked against transfer at my current registrar. Now, some registrars have settings that will block your domain from being transferred, so I need to go to my registrar and make sure that that's not the case. Next, I need to make sure that my domain has been registered for at least 60 days at my current registrar. Otherwise, the transfer will not complete successfully either. Next, I need to make sure that I have not renewed my domain with my current registrar within the past 45 days. And if I have, I can still transfer it to Sitelutions, but Sitelutions won't be able to extend their registration by another year, which is what I want to do. So I'll make sure that I have not renewed my domain within the past 45 days. And finally, my domain should not be using any whois privacy services. And people will use this service to hide their real contact information from the public. So in order for the transfer to be successful, this needs to be disabled. So if I have this enabled, I will go to my current registrar and make sure to disable it. So once I make sure that all of these are the status that they should be, I will enter in the domains that I want to transfer. And it's going to be one domain per line. So the domain that I want to transfer is domain123.com. But if I wanted to transfer more than one domain, I could press return and enter a new line and say bestdomain.com. I just need to make sure that there's one line separating them both, or sorry, that they're both on different lines, I mean. So I'm going to use this. I'm going to initiate the transfer. And now I need to find out the EPP code. And you'll want to log into your account with your current registrar to see if you can retrieve the EPP key or authorization code for transfer. And if you can't find the key by logging in, you should definitely contact the current registrar support team to ask how they get this key, because you will need this key to successfully initiate the transfer. So the EPP code that I'm going to be using in this example is 12345. But before I add this transfer to my cart, I'm going to do something very important, and that is to change my name server settings to the Sitelutions name servers. And this can make your transfer go through a lot faster, because rather than waiting 7 to 10 days, it can take just 24 to 48 hours. And the way that you do this is clicking this button here, and this will show you our up-to-date list of our name servers. And what you'll do is you'll go to your current registrar and point your domain towards these name servers. And when you do this, this makes all the DNS records and DNS changes that you make with Sitelutions apply to your domain. So let's just say that I've changed these to fit these name servers. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to add my transfer to the cart. So from here, I can see that my domain registration has been extended by 1 year. And I can see the price, and if I want to save money on each purchase, I can click here and become an Insiders Club member. And this would definitely pay off if you're managing multiple domains and you're really serious about domain management. So for now, I'm just going to pay the normal way, and I'm going to click place order. And now it will want my credit card information. But I'm not going to show you guys that, so I'll see you on the next step. So I wanted to simulate a failed transfer to show you what it looks like. So as you can see, it says pending transfer failed. And there's a couple of common reasons why this would happen. Most of the time, it's a wrong EPP code that you entered, or it could be that you didn't click the link that Sitelutions or your current registrar sent you when you initiated the transfer. So the way that you check is you click on your domain, and you can see the reason here. And this reason for me was because I put an invalid EPP code. And if that happens, no worries. You can reinitiate the transfer free of charge. So that's how you know that your transfer has failed and you need to look into it. Okay, so this is what you'll see if your transfer is on its way. It says pending transfer here. And you might be wondering why it just shows a bunch of zeros for the expiration date. And that's because the domain doesn't actually have the data from your previous registrar yet. But once the transfer is complete, it will have the accurate data. So the only situation in which you would have the accurate expiration date before the transfer is complete is if I added this domain before I transferred it. But that's not the case right now. So if I want, I can edit DNS info and add or modify DNS records. And as long as I have the name server settings changed, this will take effect. This will apply to your domain. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope I made everything clear. And if you have any questions, email me at support@sitelutions.com. Thanks for watching.